All right, guys, here we are with another episode of my NASCAR career. Funny story. I recorded three videos, I think three full weekends of content. And so my microphone does this really weird thing where I'm going to go get into the race shop while I'm doing this. So it's not just me sitting here talking, but my microphone does this really weird thing where I have to unplug it and plug it back in every time I get on the game. If I don't do that for whatever reason, it's like it doesn't connect. I don't know. And I was in a hurry to get these. So Fish for Night better get a new sponsor. That Mac sponsor looks pretty cool. Um, I was in a hurry to play, crunch for time, just try to hop on, knock out three games to get those videos up. And I don't know if any of you seen them. They wasn't up but for like 20 minutes, but I uploaded the videos, and it wasn't until my buddy texted me and was like, "Hey, these have no sound," that I realized that I did not unplug and replug the microphone. So, and it really sucks because I genuinely feel like that when it's like, oh, obviously, I genuinely feel like those are the best as far as audio content or commentary that I did. I feel like those are the best, the most entertaining videos. I feel like I kind of finally figured everything out with the sound on my end and was trying to make sure to be entertaining and all that fun jazz. But regardless, those videos are gone. Race wise, I didn't do that great, anyways. I think I had two in the truck series. I had the first one was top 20 in each. I think the second one was a road course, and I'll be honest, the road course was shit, anyways. You would have just heard me fucking cussing and raging the whole time. And I think the other one I just ran middle of the pack the whole time. So I haven't really done great in the Xfinity series or the Truck series either this year, but was expecting a little bit more in the Xfinity series because I feel like I put a lot of upgraded equipment in the car. I can't remember if this was in the video or not, but while I was playing, basically, I got that animation where you have to sell your parts back to your manufacturer, and it got me a shit ton of money, and I was able to put a lot of upgrades on the car. So my Xfinity car's upgrades are a lot better. Unfortunately, it still hasn't been running great. Or I mean, not I haven't been running bad, but it's just like I'm running middle of the pack, and I feel like I have really well upgraded equipment. So we're trying to figure that out and trying to run a little bit better, run a little bit cleaner. Also, I have been struggling with the handles and not being able to hold a line. And I don't hold a line perfectly, but I was able to adjust the sensitivity, and I am able to run a little bit better now. So that was a good qualifier there. I mean, it wasn't perfect, obviously, but it was better than what we had been doing this year. So it's good to see a fifth place qualifier. Hopefully, we are turning things around. This third season has not been a great season, to be honest with you. My Xfinity series has not been what I thought it would be, but we're improving. And we're also trying to improve this commentary. I want to make this as entertaining as possible. When I recorded those videos, we actually had the Phoenix race in real life was that day. I recorded a bunch at one time, but it was a good race. I watched bits and pieces of it. I didn't get to catch the whole thing because I was at work, so I was kind of looking at it when I could, and it was a pretty interesting race. I love Phoenix. If you've watched these videos, you know that it's my favorite track to race at. I always run really well there, but it's one of my favorite tracks to watch as well because you can use pretty much the whole fucking track, and I always just feel like they have really good races there. And this past weekend was no different. They had a really good race. Tyler Reddick did not get the four-peat. A lot of people were happy about that. I'm not really like I don't think that he's got an unfair advantage because of his car, or that NASCAR is trying to make it up to 2311 with the with the court case and everything they had going on this off season. I'm not a conspiracy theorist in that sense, and I don't think that's what's going on or was what was going on. But they did not get the win at Phoenix. So maybe they're going to put those talks to bed a little bit. 20. See right there, like I feel like that was a good qualifier, and we still we're qualifying middle of the pack. We're trying to figure that out, but it's not easy. Justin Allgaier got the Napa. What is this series called again? It's Xfinity on here. In real life, it's not the Napa. It's the O'Reilly's Auto Parts Series, which is kind of clunky. It's harder to say, but he got a win, making him I think the first or maybe the only driver. I guess if he was the first this weekend, he would be the only to get at least one win in in 10 years in a row or something like that. So congratulations to him for that. Congratulations to Ryan Blaney and his freaky ass mustache on getting his first win of the season this year. So Tyler Reddick and Ryan Blaney are your Cup Series winners this year, and that's just not. I think 4 races in, I don't think a lot of people expected them to be. I mean, I don't think anyone expected there only to be 2 winners. If it was going to only be 2 winners, I definitely don't think people expected it to be just them 2. No offense to them, but there's a lot of good drivers. And I don't know, like I'm not trying to shit talk because I'm a Hendrick guy. I like the Hendrick team is my favorite team. I don't know if it's the new cars or maybe it's just a bad start, but it seems like they're struggling a little bit this year. And I know people are saying like they can't run these cars, but they have experience winning in a multitude of cars, including cars that are like almost identical, if not the exact same as the ones they're running now. Kiss the wall a little bit there. And I just feel like people should kind of take that into consideration. Rick Hendrick is going to figure out a way to win. There's no doubt in my mind about that. But they have definitely got off to a slow start. So that's something to kind of look out for this year. Bubba's been close. Bubba's been running good this year. I know a lot of people like to kind of shit talk Bubba, but he's been running really good this year, I feel like.
Stay low.
Try a little high there. Held those lines a little bit better. Didn't make much contact with people. We did get into the wall a little bit. Corey Haim is just he's so good in the truck series on here. I feel like he's who I'm battling every week to try to get a win over. But this is, I'm pretty sure, the best this truck has ran this year. So hopefully we're going to get a little turnaround of things going on right now. We're going to get some more.
Outside now.
We about ran over him. Went high, so we didn't make contact with him again. But we're going to try to get more. What's the word I'm looking for here? Consistent. We're going to get more consistent with posting these videos. I know I posted like 7 in 2 days and then none for a little while, but it was just girlfriend had some stuff going on, a surgery going on. Nothing crazy. She's fine. Was taking care of her, and so wasn't around the game that much this past week. And that's all right. I'm not saying that to complain. I was just letting you guys know. As you can tell, my girlfriend listens to these videos and will hit me. So help. Corey Hames. I mean, he's got a fast truck every week. He's really hard to beat. And if I don't turn my shit around, I have a feeling he's gonna run away with this points championship this year. Here in my 3rd season of my career. Again, I think I say this every video, but still no championships for me. We've got some ARCA Menard wins. We've got some truck wins. We finished 2nd in the Menard Series last year. I think we had our top 10 finish in the Truck Series last year, but no championships. And we want to change that. I got off to a really bad start this year, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. So we're gonna have to dig it out, and we're gonna have to really make some changes. And honestly, we're gonna have to find a way to beat this guy right here. Corey Haim he's so good in these trucks. He's hard to beat. He's got that safe light truck.
Clear high if you want it.
Kind of not giving me much room here. I'm trying to avoid getting into him, but also I'm not gonna just.
Great job. You got the lead.
I got a little high. Kind of ran him up the track a little bit. We ran out of room. Had to let out of it so we didn't wreck too hard. My knee is really itching. I wonder if that's a thing that drivers go through. Does their knee ever just like itch like a son of a bitch? Didn't even know I was a rapper there, did you? Also, one thing that I did update everybody in the last videos that didn't have sound to them. We are going to order some different mic. I know this one's the quality isn't awful, like you can tell what I'm saying, but I know it's not perfect. I don't think it affects the quality of the videos that much. But if I can have a perfect audio, I would obviously like to have a better audio. We had to we kind of had to bully him a little bit there and just say we're not budging, we're not moving. He hasn't given me much room this race. So we're going to have a battle last lap. I want to try to race him as clean as I can, but he hasn't been giving me much room. We're going to slide in front of him there, try to take his momentum from him. Going down the back stretch, we're going to keep him in our rear view. That's how you lead. That's how you win races, by the way. If you pass the checkered flag and the guy is behind you, you beat him. And we're going to pull away here, and we're going to get our first truck win of the series, or of the season.
Winner, chicken
Needed that one. If we want to have a chance to get a championship, we needed that. I like the way I was driving it at Vegas. I felt like the truck handled way better after the adjustments I made in the last couple of videos that unfortunately you didn't get to see. But there you have it, boys and girls. Las Vegas. I made you my bitch in the truck series. Pretty strong showing there from the 32 all-in racing team. See if anybody, Corey LaJoy really showed up today. Nice. Balin Curry, when Dr. Carter keeps it clean, it's a real fun time out on the track. Yeah, it feels good to get a win and not have people pissed at you too, because I did everything I fucking could to stay clean there. I want to run clean. I want to get a higher reputation. I want people to be not scared to share the track with me. Let's get in this Xfinity series and see if we can sweep the weekend for us. Go 2 for 2. Also, coming off of this video, Bam Adebayo, what the fuck, 83 points? I would have never. I am a huge Lakers fan, a huge Kobe Bryant fan. Kobe Bryant is the person, the athlete that got me to fall in love, a little loose here, got me to fall in love with sports in the first place. He had 81 points against the Toronto Raptors back in 2006. That record, it wasn't a record, it was second place. But that scoring title, or whatever you want to call it, was broken by Bam Adebayo, who had 83 points the other night. I think 2 nights ago, as I am recording right now. Oh, we got loose. As I'm recording right now. That's pretty crazy. And people, there's a lot of people, it's controversial. The team was kind of, fouling other team, putting them on the line, kind of point stat padding a little bit. But I seen a video where Bam himself was actually begging his team not to foul, which is kind of, to me, respectable. After seeing that, it kind of, I don't think, obviously I think the team was stat padding and wanting them to get it. But I get it, man. Like, I can't hate on that. I do feel like the league has changed so much that you're not going to have a high-scoring game as an individual player now. You're not going to have a high-scoring game like that without shooting a bunch of free throws. And I don't think that's any player's fault now. It's just the way the league is. I mean, it's players' fault, I guess, for fishing for fouls, and it's the league's fault for calling fouls like that and allowing it to go. But it's almost to the point where, like, that's the way the game is played now. So the players are in a weird spot of, do you adjust to the game or do you get left behind? And you've seen a lot of guys get left behind, and I don't, you don't want to see that. You don't want to see good players get left behind like we've seen before. And we got a little loose there, a little low. Side by side with my buddy Jeremy. But players are going to have to adjust. You're going to see games like that where they score a lot of points, but they shoot a lot of free throws, and unfortunately, that's just the nature of the beast nowadays. So it is what it is. Congratulations to him. That's still a fucking very impressive. 83 points in any game is impressive. Free throws or not, it's an impressive feat, and it's really cool. And they won. It wasn't like he just scored them and they were losing. They won. I know it was the Wizards who have not been a great team almost ever, but it's still an impressive feat. It's 83 points in one game. That motherfucker was tired after the game. And he dates Asia Wilson, who is a South Carolina GOAT, who is just honestly a WNBA GOAT, a basketball GOAT, because she is still in her prime and still dominating the W. So maybe maybe she gave him some pointers on how to score a little more. But no offense to Bam Adebayo, that was kind of just a random thing that I woke up to. I wasn't even watching the game. I woke up the next day and I seen, oh fuck, my nose itched. Another excuse for you. I woke up the next day and I seen a meme about him scoring 83, and I was like, what the fuck, that's weird. And then I was looking at the stats and I saw, oh, he actually scored 83 fucking points in a game. So I hated to see Kobe get passed, obviously, but Kobe would not be mad at a guy passing him. I don't know what Kobe would say, particularly about the way that the way it happened. I'm sure he would say something kind of tongue-in-cheek, but I don't think he would be mad. Kobe was always, I think he even said one time in an interview, like, you don't want to be mad at somebody for passing you. You want to be, I'm paraphrasing, but you want to be kind of thankful or grateful that they're continuing the game. So I don't think Kobe would be like upset at Bam Adebayo passing him. I think he would be like, congrats, and then he would say something tongue-in-cheek about free throws, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to speak for him or say something wrong, because just have so much respect for Kobe.
That's the halfway mark.
And I know that this is NASCAR gameplay, and maybe not all of you are basketball fans, and I'm sorry if you're tuning out. I apologize for that, but this is a way to just kind of talk about things that are going on, so current events. But we'll get back to some NASCAR. I feel like this car is running fine. You see, we're hanging around. I say middle of the pack. We're really kind of closer toward the bottom half of the pack, but it runs fine. It's decently fast, but it's just like we're not near competing. You know what I mean? Brendan Poole, he's consistently staying ahead of us. We're not near competing, and we've got to figure out a way to compete more, to get up here. Maybe it's just I have to upgrade the equipment a lot more. Maybe there's a big jump from, I think this motor is 3 or 4. Maybe there's a big jump to the top to maxing it out. So we'll see. But, we're going to try to get another top 20 finish. While we're upgrading these cars, we want to try to just keep getting consistent top 20 finishes. Keep the cars clean. Get some sponsors, make some more money. Got to bring the pool a little bit there. Cars all over the track, by the way. I mean, Justin Allgaier's about to be lapping some guys. He's got pretty much a half-track lead over of me where I'm currently at. I don't think he'll get up here and lap me, but we definitely got to make some moves and try to, if we're going to try to get that top 20, we can get the 21st right here if we can get around Brendan and Parker. And we are, I believe, going down the back stretch, going to get around them. Can we complete this?
Still there.
Was able to hold that line a little bit better there. See, we got loose at first, bounced up. Well, we got the car under control. Now we got to chase these motherfuckers down. If we want to get a top 20, we got, 3 laps to get it. And Brendan Poole is still right here behind me. I'm going to kind of cut his momentum off a little bit there. And we're going to kind of leak away from him, it seems like, a little bit. But now, I mean, we got a long way to go. I don't know if we're going to get a top 20. We got a lot's got to happen. I don't think we're fast enough to get these guys. I have 2 to go right here. It's going to be close.
2 to go this time.
If we can get up there, it's going to be close. I said I'm trying to race them clean. I might have to get these guys loose if I can get near them. But you see, I mean, it's not a bad run. I mean, the car is handling a lot better. We're running smooth, but we don't have enough firepower right now to compete. This is a new Xfinity Series team, so it's to be expected. I at least like that it's realistic. Like, I don't want to come out here and dominate any series in the first year, the first couple of races. I want to have a area where I'm trying to figure it out, where the team's figuring it out. So I think that's the good thing that they have done with this year's game, and you have to you have to upgrade the car. You know, you can't just come in here with a cheap car and compete. That's not going to happen in real life, and it shouldn't happen in the games. And it makes it more fun. We're going to get up here. We're not going to get close enough to Matt DiBenedetto to make a pass. Looks like we're going to finish 22nd. Not a terrible run. Still improving, but we still, you know, we have a long ways to go. But I think we did. I think, what was the sponsor? 29. I think we're going to get a new sponsor, which means we're going to have to paint those cars over. And I'm not going to do the painting. Um, I'm not going to change the paint scheme in the video because that just takes a lot of time. Chad Fincham, Dante Carter are going to be making friends with that type of driving. So, yeah, there we go. Justin Allgaier gets the win. And we raced clean. We raced two very clean races, so I think that my reputation is going to go up a lot after this weekend. We got a first place finish, $42,000. Second place finish, or 22nd place finish, $34,000 for a $77,000 weekend, and the reputation went up. So not bad overall. But I think we got a new sponsor. We'll let you know in the next video. We're not gonna. If I do have to paint it, I'm not gonna do all that because I just think that takes too long. But we appreciate you guys watching, and we'll catch you at Homestead, Miami.